Hello, everyone. Welcome to the quietest part of the market. I don't know why, but it's chosen to be November, and that's just life. It's weird out there, man. There's not a lot of people on CT. CT's going after each other's throats. But we're here. We're vibe coding. We're still building stuff because I think that's a fun and important part of, I don't know, building the business that I want to build. I've got something interesting today that I've been thinking about a lot that I just kind of came to me at the last second. One of the things that I was going to do is build a new Chrome extension, experimental. The idea is basically as you are, okay, wait. If you guys remember Ethos Agent Validate, that was a way to call a reply to people, look at all the replies, and figure out what the average score of a reply was, basically. And one of the limitations with that is it became incredibly expensive to do that because I was using XAPI. Using XP API, they wanted 5 grand a month basically to keep doing it. And then we got banned on Twitter for unrelated reasons to that, and it just turned into like, okay, maybe we shouldn't do that anymore. And my thesis is basically like, I don't know. Let me see if I can find a good example. Let me find if we like look at like someone who's bull posting XRP as an example. Let's find someone that has a bunch of replies. Here we go. Like, if you're still holding or haven't sold any XRP, please reply. Now, I already have the Ethos score, the Ethos Chrome extension that hides people's replies if they're under a certain amount. I'm going to remove that for right now just to show it. But my thought process is I want to, as you're scrolling, basically add a counter to the top right. And when we have it the counter going in the top right, it will say like, okay, I've seen this score, I've seen this score, I've seen this score, and it will show you average score on this tweet, median score, and then also ideally get in it, for this particular tweet, some stats about it. What will be cool is I could also integrate with the Ethos Everywhere wallet and then save those directly to tweets. But I haven't figured out how to do that. So maybe we'll set up a database to save them just so you could see them later. But I like this idea of kind of like allowing you to scroll and be like, oh, okay, now that I've looked at every single reply, the average reply on this tweet is like a certain number. So good to see everyone here. I expected to be quiet in the chat today. Did you see the Viper tweet? I really like that it shows the same name changes. Maybe it makes sense to add small warning sign like this, the 5 name changes. Um, yeah, I can't open the links, but I can type in his name if it was a recent one. Uh, oh, look, he's using the Ethos Chrome extension. Um, oh, it's because Viper, yeah, he just changed his name and we haven't synced it yet. Where is the tweet? I don't know which tweet it is specifically, but I don't see it. But Ethos does track now name changes, and so we actually do have the ability to. Oh, it's the first tweet. Um, oh, I see the previous names there. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I like that. We actually do track this, and we could show it in the Chrome extension. Um, the beauty of this is that a lot of people have a lot more data than we do because we've been tracking username changes for a long time. I would love to be able to do this as well. We're actually thinking about showing it in the product, but we've been tracking name changes for a while now, at least within the year. Um, so we're thinking about making that a first class citizen in Ethos itself whenever you go look at someone's profile. So like if I were to go view his profile, we might have another thing over here that's like, here are the recent name changes, and then it shows it here. So definitely something I've thought about. The issue usually is getting all of the historical data. And I have asked to buy historical data on people's name changes in the past, and there are people that have them. So we'll see how like good or helpful it is to start. Okay, so let's start out with a simple prompt. Again, I'm using Composer 1. Ooh, Composer 1 has been slow for me today. Let's go back to Sonnet 4.5. And let's go into plan mode and just see how we're doing with this. So I want to build a Chrome extension that integrates with Ethos scores. My idea is that when you are looking at a tweet's URL specifically, we evaluate all of the Ethos scores of all of the profiles that are currently displayed on the screen. Oops, displayed on the screen. We can use the Ethos API, developers.ethos.network, to look up the scores of each handle that has posted a reply to a tweet. In the top right corner of Twitter, we will create our own box that updates as you scroll. It will show the number of unique replies that it's tracked, the average score of the replies, the median score, as well as the range of replies. Later, we might want to add the ability to save that data. Maybe it even saves automatically and display it on the tweet for other people to view. We'll call this act, um, we could call it, yeah, like, uh, I don't know what we'll call it yet. We might want the ability to save the data and display it on the tweet for other people to view after it's been fully synced. Um, Yeah, the goal here, just to do a more user story, is to help people understand how many replies are from low ethos scores versus high ethos scores, and start keeping track of different users and how often or likely it is their tweets are getting botted by low ethos scores. All right, I'm gonna shoot it at plan mode and see how it takes it. I'm building a new Chrome extension, which, like, to be fair, I haven't in the past. I already have the Signals app, which does work pretty well, but I didn't want to inflate it and just make more for it. So I didn't want to add a bunch to it. So I'll make like a discrete app to do this. Hopefully, yeah, this is actually working pretty well. Um, we don't need any API credentials for Ethos. We just need to set headers and see that on their docs page, developers.ethos.network. Let's use TypeScript with, uh, oh yeah, let's use TypeScript with vanilla DOM manipulation. We are targeting justx.com. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Um, yeah, I'm happy to, if you guys have any other questions about Ethos or things going on right now, happy to answer those too. But I like this idea of, like, I mean, I'll show you what I'm thinking basically, but let's uh let's make a new spot in Excalibur. Um, so what I'm kind of thinking is, like, you would get like a counter. It's kind of hard to tell because this is dark mode. Um, can I add like a stroke to this or something? No, no. Shit, I just copied it. My idea was like add. Damn it, it's really hard to see because it's. I don't know where the. Oh, there it is. Um, and so you've got like this thing in the top right hand that says like users 3 or replies 3 or something. Let's see, did it start building it? No, go for it, build it. Like average score 1300. I don't have the white website anymore for Ethos Agent Validate because I took it down, which makes me sad. So, but I think like top reply, I don't know, 2400 or something like that. Again, the idea is that whenever we look at even like let's go look at like this guy's replies, right? Um, Oh, he blocked me. I didn't even know who this guy is. Happens more often than you would think. Um, yeah, like these are all like just. Oh, I was gonna look at the MBU ones because the MBU ones were pretty ridiculous. Uh, it's really funny that he blocked me. I don't know why he blocked me. Let's go see if we can find. Yeah, MBU here. Um, let's look at some of these replies, which I had originally replied to and feel stupid about now because they're obviously bullshit. Um, so what I was hoping to do is get an idea as you're scrolling of like, oh wait, look, most of these replies are actually just from complete random people. And just gives you a little bit more of an understanding of who's replying. There are still people that are abusing this concept of being able to use bots on Twitter, and so that was my kind of concept was try something like that. I think we should use the V2 of the API though, whatever it's doing. Good to see you here, Brutal, and anyone else who has decided to watch me today. Again, it feels like a weird part of the market, man. It's quiet. People aren't really talking. You got idiots like me sending money for the Monad pre-sale. You've got the base team sharing stats that I felt like aren't fair. You've got people complaining about building on base. There's all kinds of fun stuff going on. Good to see you, Craig. I don't know if you saw, but the listing pass sold for like zero point 0.9 ETH or something today. So Craig picking it up for 0.1 2 weeks ago is a nice steal. He potentially just made a profit for himself if he really wanted to. We have had a lot more demand recently for some of the listing passes as we continue to push down the biz dev route. That is the coolest part to me about the listing pass is like it is something that you can buy and sell on the secondary market. It's something that you can use yourself. It just there's a lot of cool stuff in the implementation. It's just that I would argue that it is a weird spot in the market where people are being very protective of their funds and less on the speculative side for sure. I still feel like we're missing out on like good projects being in listings, but I can't do anything about it. So you guys go get some passes out there, even if it's sold. I would be happy to see some of them sell for 0.0001 and someone lists, Plasma or Myriad or something on there. So I guess you could buy it from Craig if you want to, but it seems like the ninth pass will be the second one that actually lists on Ethos listings, which is good to see. I did give it a lot to kind of do the very first time. I think we also should say that they should use the developers at ethos.network. We should definitely use the API v2 for scores. It's much faster. And we can just use this, like score literally just returns score. Oh, yeah, there you go. It just returns score. So I'm gonna give it this one just to help as a follow-up. Please make sure to use the v2 of the API for scores. You can hit it like this. Give it a user key uh, like this. Um, then give it a user key of this. And then you'll just get the score back. It should be much more performant. I'm kind of afraid to send it because, oh, no, it says that all tasks are complete. Okay, so let me just queue it up then. I'm guessing it made the Chrome extension for me already. Yep, there it goes. There's already a folder for it. We'll just call it bot detector. Let me open up the terminal here. Let's see. npm install. Yeah, let me wait and use the v2 of the API just so that it's a little bit smarter. Craig's got it listed for 2.99 There you go. Wait, I know in Europe they use the comma for 2.99, but do you still say 2.99? Do you still say two? Do you say 2.99? I have no idea how it works actually. What do we got here? I actually think this one is no, I'm not gonna say it. If I say it, then I'll be cursed because last week I did not have a fun time. I've tried to find something that would be easy to use, easy to build. I don't want to go through this bullshit again of it just being a nightmare. But I will open up anti-gravity. That's Google's new thing for writing code, vibe coding stuff. Um, Let me see. Okay, so it says that I can go build it now. So we'll do npm run. Wait, npm run. Oh, build. There we go. Vite. Okay. Yeah, I think Vite is used for some of these. Then load the disk folder. So let's do dir ls. Let's see, just okay. So I forget how to open this in Finder. There's definitely a shortcut for opening it in Finder, but I'm just gonna go do this myself here. By the way, we've built a lot of shit. Pretty fucking cool. Okay, so bot detector, dist. Okay, so we've got the dist file. I guess I just upload the manifest. Let's go give it a try. So I can go here to manage extensions, load unpacked. We will go to the extension in dev here, and then bot detector. We'll select it. Yeah, I didn't think that it had. Um, I did npm run build, and when I tried to load it unpacked, this is all I saw in Chrome. What app are you using to code? So this is Cursor. I'm using Cursor here. I'm also in agents mode, which is kind of a new thing. But you can kind of see there's like three things going on. Basically, you've got I use the plan mode whenever I'm building new functionality out. And so it's written this plan basically itself. Here's my agent that I'm talking to, and then I've got the terminal here in the bottom right. I'm using the terminal as a way to um, just kind of like engage with stuff, run the service and stuff like that. But if you've never written anything, I would definitely like if you npm install. If you've never built anything yourself, I would highly encourage you to give it a try because it's really not hard to build this stuff. Especially if you don't know what you're doing. I mean, it can be a little bit harder if you don't know what you're doing, but for the most part, people kind of figure it out, or Cursor will help you figure it out. Let's now go back and retry this. Load unpacked. Dist. Okay. Ethos Twitter bot detector. Okay, so let's go see if it works. Here's just a simple 11.1. None of the Ethos scores are loading. I guess I'll just go to my home screen. Okay, here we go. We'll take this one. I don't know who this guy is. Okay, 1217, 1217. So we've got all their scores here. I don't see anything actually happening. So, yeah, let's ask it. Where are we keeping track of these scores? I've viewed this tweet. I'm just going to link it. However, as I scroll, I don't see anything getting added. I just assumed that it did this. I don't know that it actually built that part of it, but let's see if it works or not. One of the other things that's kind of important to understand is, oh, wait, yeah. Let's go see. Yeah, I can view x.com data. So I can do manage extension here, and then I think you click, what is it? There's a way to view the like site settings. There's a way to view the like debug mode, but I forget what it is. Let's go back to Cursor and see what it was telling me. Okay, open Chrome tools, quick inspect, go to console. Oh, here we go. Yeah, the Ethos thing is working. Yeah, okay, so we see that. I do see some debug logs here. Let's see what else it says. Open Chrome DevTools, see the Ethos messages. Are there any error messages? Let's look at this one. Doesn't look like there are error messages, but I don't see anything happening while I scroll. Where is it telling me that it should show up? Um, but not seeing anything show up in the UI. NVIDIA reports 57 billion. Weren't people taking out gigalongs on NVIDIA? Wasn't CL doing that earlier? Did the stock price shoot up? Yeah, hopefully, I think it's nocturnal. If you ever have any questions about vibe coding, feel free to ask that. I'm trying to help people learn how to vibe code too. It's not all about building something for Ethos. So, no pending handles found. That means the extension is running by not finding any Twitter handles. So the extraction logic isn't working. Okay, I see. Yeah, let's go look at we can do trade.xyz. I don't know if you guys have used trade.xyz much, but they're the HIP3 product that allows you to trade stocks now. Let's go look at NVIDIA. 26 million in open interest. Oh shit, 1 hour it came back down. Yeah, I think CL opened up a pretty big long earlier today, but I think it was probably more like this morning. Maybe here's something. Yep, so there you go. Went from 187 to 190. It's not that interesting, not that much movement, to be honest. Let's look at their daily because I think NVIDIA. Oh, they only have the data that goes back on 1 day, basically. Anyways, yeah, if you've never used Trade XYZ, it's pretty damn cool. It's allows you to trade stocks just like you would Hyperliquid. Okay, so reload the extension. So let's go manage extension, reload. We will now refresh this. We're going to inspect it. Go to the console. So it says no pending. Oh, shit. Let's go look at one of Wolf's posts. Okay, so it's an Ethos daily check-in field. If we click on this. Okay, so yeah, it's posting user keys. Oh, it's just slash user key. I see. Okay. So it looks like we are using the user key API incorrectly. User key should be in the format of, and we'll go back. Fortunately, I know this, yeah, servicex.com. An example. That should help fix that. And we might actually be pretty close to having this sorted, which is great. I guess we should probably only look at unique users as opposed to lots of users. I will look at, I think there's a bulk API, but we don't have to use the bulk API. Let's see what we get. Okay, so it fixed the API calls. Oh, is this supposed to be a post? No, it's just a get. Yeah, get score. No, it just gets scored by user key. Oh, it can be user keys too. Let me just send it to both of these and say, we can use a post for batching them. Seems smart, or get for a single one. Let's see what it does. I promise it'll make a cool demo once I have it done. Okay. Just writing some good code for me. I know it's a little small, but I'll make it. It's just hard to, that size is a little bit too big. So it is going to do the batch API. Okay. I have a feeling it might not only look at uniques, so that'll be one like quick thing that I can fix pretty immediately. But let's see what we got. Okay, let's go reload the extension, manage extensions, reload. Let's refresh this and see what we got. No pending handles found. Okay, but that was just in the OP. Wait, so now it's not finding any handles? Hmm. There's definitely handles on this page, and it was working just a second ago. Okay. I think that Ethos everywhere is actually getting in the way a little bit. Okay, let's look at, well, this guy doesn't have any replies. Just give me something with like a few replies. Anything. Here you go. Okay, so fetching scores for 3 people. It did greatest web. Yep. Okay, cool. So it got the 3 scores, but then I don't see it anywhere. So that's the only other thing that or did it get the scores? No pending handles. Fetch scores for 0 handles. Skipping pending credibility patch. Okay, hold on. Let me just disable this. Manage extension. I'm going to disable it. I don't think that we have logs. I would be shocked. I think it's just logged that we have ourselves, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Oh, here it goes. Analyzing replies. Huh. So it sort of worked. Let's go back to this guy. Okay, here we go. 2 replies, 2 scores. Yeah, it never showed up though. So it extracted the handles. It found 4 replies. There's really only 3 replies. It did not get the score correctly. But I'm confused because it did kind of work for a second there. I can't tell if it's actually getting the scores or not. See anything visually still. I did notice it when I refreshed. Yeah, so when I refresh it seemed to work. But then, yeah, when I'm browsing it, like it shows up. Huh, interesting. Okay, let's go look at this person. You go 38 replies. Yeah, so you can see as I'm scrolling, it is getting the new handles, but it's not showing this anywhere. Yeah, look at the batch that it did. It did 12 of them at once. It's pretty cool. Okay, so part of it is working. Hmm. Do you see the, okay, let's just go refresh that. So manage extension. This is probably the more annoying part, to be honest. Um, we'll click on these 2. It found 3. Hmm. It's just, yeah, it's extracting all of them, but now I don't see it actually hitting the API at all. And it's just kind of repeating itself. Oh, there it goes, fetching scores. Huh, that's weird. New handles to analyze 0. Total observed 0. Scroll. Nothing when I scroll. It seems to only be working whenever I actually like click into something. Let's try this one. Yeah, so oh, there you go. Yeah, so it's got the user keys. Here are the replies. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, it's got the scores now. Yeah. Okay, so that seems to be working. Um, cool. This seems to be working now. I see the scores and they look accurate. Now we just need the UI. There you can see it's just like adding to it as it kind of keeps going through it. I don't know if it should call the batch API again. Okay, the API is working perfectly. I can see all this coming back. Now let's make sure the UI actually appears on the page. Let me check if there's any issues with it rendering. Hmm. It just gave me some debug script to run, which is still helpful. Okay, so once we go refresh it again, manage the extension, refresh. Let's, I don't know why it hasn't been working as well when I click in, when I refresh them, but let me like click into one of these. So we'll click into this. We're getting all the user keys, but I should be searching for a new one, which is UI component added to the page, but I just don't see it. Is it that I'm too zoomed in? Hmm. Yeah, I'm seeing it get initialized. Hmm. It's really weird. Okay, so let's just copy a bunch of this and give it to um, cursor. So here's what I'm seeing in the logs when I navigate to a page. That's a tweet with a bunch of replies. I did notice that if I refresh it here, it will show up there, but then it just doesn't update itself. Hmm. This is kind of cool though. Like it got the UI correct for like it looks like Twitter. I'm really close to having this work. Kind of cool. Makes me want to add it like tomorrow to the main thing. Oh, there's a bug. Okay, the scores are directly in the root object, not nested. Okay, reload the extension. It says reload again. Let's click on this one again. Click on this profile. Click on this tweet. Huh. It's still not the same, but I wonder if I refresh it if it will work. Okay, so yeah, it's not working. What I notice about the behavior is that when I navigate to a tweet, it doesn't seem to load the bot analyzer panel. However, if I can still, oh wait, yeah, however, I can still see that it's loading the tweets in and using the Ethos API. Whenever I refresh a tweet itself, it will load the bot analyzer panel, but it won't update. And I can see that it's not trying to read or push to Ethos to get scores. Let's see if it knows how to fix that. Like, why would it not? Let's look into like this profile. Yeah, it says that. Oh, yeah, it is there. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be. Oh, now it's kind of working. Hmm. So we're not on the profile. We click on this person's cat. Whoa. Now it's saying stuff about. I mean, it's so close. And if I refresh it, yeah, same thing. Like it doesn't actually analyze the replies. Okay. Hmm. All right. Well, let's refresh it again. Manage extension, refresh. Let's just start with refreshing this one. Oh, there it goes. Wow. Is it working? It is. Okay, so that's 6. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I see 13. We should make sure that it doesn't load anything from below. Like, please make sure we don't load any profiles that are below the thread, i.e., they say discover more. Okay, cool. So we're kind of cooking now. Um, my idea though is like I don't know what this is. Seismic Sys, a privacy-enabled blockchain for fintechs. All right, they just came out of stealth. Oh, they're on 11 a.m. There you go. Um, though they were on it today. So I should be able to click in here. Wow, yeah, look, it already loaded 12 of them. So when I scroll down, oh yeah, PG has a pretty good score. Uh, yeah, look at that. That's cool, man. Just like constantly looking at the replies and evaluating the users, and you can kind of see it's like going up and down as I load it. We should probably add the scores in there. Oh yeah, look at that, 1146. I mean, like, look at how bad the like replies are, to be honest. Like, not great for sure. I do want to change the colors to be that. But I think there's a few things that we could add to this to make it a little bit better. I think that the gotta get rid of the emojis, that's for sure. That's pretty damn cool though. Um, I would say, can we ensure that we throw out 0 scores for the range calculation? I would say also the like it also seems like the spacing here is a bit too much. It's quite large and can be lowered. There's something else that I want to do, which is I would like to um, use the colors here and maybe put like questionable and stuff next to it. Um, that just so you can get like a quick idea, but this is actually pretty cool so far. I do think that it's probably trying a little bit too hard with like new ones. Um, but maybe that's not a bad thing. Let's go take a look at something Venture Burn posts. I don't know. Um, oh, I navigated to a new one and it did not reload it. Yeah, so it's not cleaning it up when I'm switching between them. I wonder if I can turn the Ethos one back on now so I can validate it a little bit. Let's go to Venture Burn's site. One reply. Okay, okay, okay. We need something more serious here. Let's try this one. Okay, so it doesn't seem like it's 5 replies. Let me refresh this. So it's 5 replies. I think it's probably getting the the OP score, because I only see 4 there. And it says 1227, 1213, 1200, and 1200. So that looks about right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get the colors. I always leave it in the like build on ethos thing. Let me find the pinned messages. Can you use, okay. Can you add labels and colors based on the scores? For median and average, you can put a label of what the score is underneath it. Um, you can just show score colors for the range. Here are the colors and levels. Okay, and then once we do this, we'll refresh it. Scorp asks, when exactly is season 1 ending? There's 26 weeks in season 1, so I don't remember what week we're in now, 22, 23. I think it's mid-December basically, so probably about 4 weeks left. That's what I would say. Fortunately, there's an infinite number of seasons that like literally going to try to string your grandkids along and their grandkids, giving them meaningless XP for an infinite amount of time. So um hopefully you're along for the ride, and you'll be able to say that you participated in season one. Get to 9,001 before you know it. All right, cool. So now it has a bunch of new stuff. Let's go refresh that. Manage extension. We're going to refresh this and we're going to refresh that. Okay, so it didn't quite do what I wanted it to. I would like the neutral to actually be under the number. Um, yeah, can we make sure the word neutral is actually under the number there? Let's I have this word banging in my ear. Let's go look at someone else, maybe someone that doesn't have something. Uh, so many comments. Let's look at Saigar's comments. There you go. So anywhere from 950 to 1794. So that's great. It is still pulling in the OP, so we'll get that fixed as well. Um, I also noticed that we are looking at the OP score. Can we please remove that from the analytics? Uh, yeah, analytics, research, whatever. I can't tell if that is something flicking me off or something going like this or like this. It's kind of hard to tell. Maybe it's a nose. Whatever it is, I know it's not great and someone's mad at me. I'm kidding. Yeah, the what I would tell you about season two and how I've thought about it is it will be vastly different than season one. The theme will not be so much as you are earning, but rather something else. So if you think about in season one, it was mostly about earning XP by doing things like you it will be different. So it is not going to be like, oh, here's just like the same thing repackaged and done in a different way. Um, so yeah, anyways, that's just my high level thoughts about it. Uh, see how's NVIDIA doing? 5 minutes. Pretty good. Okay, so I did refresh. Let's see if it refreshed this. It still looks like it's not quite right. Let me go make sure I actually refreshed it. Um, okay, that looks much better. Uh, but it is still taking into account the OP. So, oh, I guess he did reply. Can we ensure that if the OP replies, we are also ignoring that there? But we're getting somewhere. So yeah, like the idea is that eventually, again, you're scrolling through this and then maybe we give it a score at the end. And um that's how Zoomers make a heart. I like it. Uh, yeah, like at the end of this, what I'm thinking is it would be cool once we've gotten to the bottom of the thread. I don't know if we have a good way to track it. So that's a thing that I think will be interesting. Then it puts it up here and like saves that this tweet itself, these are like how it got validated basically. So I'm hopeful that that will work. I actually think it can pretty easily. Let's go refresh the extension one more time. Let's refresh this and see if it pulled in sidegars or not. It did not. Great. So yeah, it just pulled in Scarly. Awesome. So it found 16 replies. Let me make sure that number is right too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There you go. It did not pull in the probable spam. Um, okay, now I want to be able to measure completeness of this. Is there a good way we can detect if we've seen all of the replies on the post? Maybe we can do something like analyze the scroll bar and how far down we've gone. until we've seen the discover more. See what we can do. Because then again, my idea is then you would just put it at the top, and then it would show up there, maybe next to this. Could put it after views. We could put like average and median score of replies. Maybe we even score it. Like if there are 16 replies that are all, neutral, then it's kind of like a low quality score. If it's let me see if I can find another example of someone that has a little bit less slop replies. Let me see. Who would have good replies? Uh, Maybe Sanjay, just because so many people are on Ethos in his group. Um, nope, pretty random. Bunch of slop in there. I honestly think there's really only one or two people that ever reply to tweets, and everything else that we've observed is bullshit. Here's a good one for OKX of like, oh, you scroll down. It seems like it's still not detecting the yeah, no, 1866 is the OP. Hmm. Let me refresh this one. Okay, so it detected the OP better whenever it was oh wow, yeah. Hmm. Why is it oh yeah, no, it just took a while. Yeah, so like the average here is questionable and there are 32 replies. So I need to come up with a good algorithm. What was the last thing we did? Oh, the tracking system. Uh, okay, so it has analyzing and complete. That's cool. Okay, so let's give it a try then. That would be a pretty sweet feature to just like refresh when it's implemented. Let's refresh this. Okay, so it says that it's analyzing. It says that it's analyzing. It says that it's analyzing. Okay, so I'm not quite at the end of the page. It never actually marked it as complete. Um, that sort of worked. It shows analyzing, but never actually marked it as complete. Maybe we can know it's complete if the user got to the discover more or show probable spam. Could we show this as a progress bar at the bottom of our menu instead of a badge that you have? See what it can do. Because my idea is once you have it done as analyzing, then we could save it along with this tweet ID and basically say this was the average score and the median score on this timestamp. And then we basically have built Ethos Agent validate. But yeah, my intent is to always, have a way to build more insight into where the replies are actually coming from, because I believe that there are a lot of projects that basically say, "Oh, we've got amazing replies. We got all this like social proof," and then you actually go look at it, and like all the replies are from bots, basically. And Vue is a good example of this. There is shitty token sale. You click on this and you look at the replies. And there are 17. There are people everywhere from 1400, but still the average is 1083, um, which is questionable. I guess they're getting pulled down from new accounts. Yeah. Okay, so it says we got this one fixed as well. Manage the extension here, hit refresh, see if we can do that analyze thing a little bit better. Oh, it already says analysis complete. I mean, technically that is right. All right, let's go look at let's look at the okay, excellent. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like the like analyzing thing. It didn't finish analysis complete though, I don't think. Maybe it did. All right, well, let's try it. Okay. Once the analysis is complete, I'd like to actually save that to a database of some kind. The database would store the let's say the timestamp that the analysis was complete, the number of replies analyzed, the average score and median score. We could save all of the people that had replied, but I don't think we really need to do that, and it'll be more performant this way. And then range score. Um, After we have that, then if another user, yeah, like the tweet ID or the X post ID, if another user browses and finds this tweet, um, next to the 4.5 million views, we should put the average score and timestamp it was collected at. Average ethos score and timestamp it was collected at. Oops. Next to the views. Let's see how much we can do with that. Hopefully this made sense. I don't know if people really understand what I've been trying to do here. Let's go look at like OKX. Okay, new lids, new alternative. Like sick, bro. But see, look, it can pull 22 of them because I actually have already I didn't have to scroll down at all to pull some of them. Like it's pulling from things that I can't see. Um, so it's cool that it has this like analyzing, and like it already finished it before I'm done. It does say that there were 70 comments on this though, and I'm a little bit confused as to why. I mean, maybe there were only 36 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, I mean, once it's done. Oh, there's 41 now. Hmm. Well, that's okay. It's just the proof of concept. We'll see how it works. But yeah, so like this post on average is questionable, and that's really what I wanted to show is when you come back to it and see it later, you could say, oh, someone analyzed everything here. Wow, okay, dang. Great. Oh, to implement this, I need to know the backend solution you have. I would say Firebase. Real-time updates can set up entirely in the extension. I want it to be a database that other people can reference. So we'd want to create an API for it. That way, if other people are using the Chrome extension, they can also write to it as well as load that data in. So let's set up a local database for now that we can more officially launch later. I'm feeling pretty good about this actually. I think it's kind of cool. It would be nice maybe to like be able to move it, or maybe I could just put it in the DOM here underneath relevant people. Um, that's a good idea actually. We could just put it in the DOM under the OKX thing because I think it could get a little annoying. Let me just start a new agent. No, don't do it. Instead of putting the bot detector in the top right corner, is there any way we can sneak it into the DOM of the right sidebar between relevant people and live and live on X? Make it look native to Twitter, like it's a part of the product. Please also get rid of the emoji and just call it Ethos score, Ethos reply analyzer. Yeah, because when you scroll this way, it still holds it up there, so we'd still be able to see that it's analyzing. Crypto Buddha. God. Okay, let's go look at the crack card. How many people? Oh my God, it's a bunch of profiles I've never even seen before, potentially. Or it's just not working. There you go, they're all questionable. 7 replies, all of them are questionable. Again, that like not that I'm gonna have like the best replies ever, but I could go look at my own profile. And I bet at least people that are replying to some of the stuff I have are at least on average better score. This one's 2000 in here. Oh yeah, Kate is. I mean, yeah, there's gonna be a bunch of still slop because look at this. I mean, still getting just so much slop on my replies. But yeah, there you go. It's at least 1300. It's a little bit better, right? I feel better about that. Let me go look at a different one. Like, I'll try this one. Look at the replies. Kate zero. Okay. I guess our ethos is a little slow. The ethos score thing. Yeah, it's such an interesting range of replies here. So yeah, I mean, like, I'm not that much better than half of these things, right? Like, I'm getting a bunch of fucking random ass replies too. Let's see what else. Let's go look at camels. Okay, so it seems like it's working. Let's go to backend. See backend. Oh, okay. Backend. npm install and then npm run dev. Okay. Let's see if we can do this part too. God, yeah, I mean, it really actually honestly helps you realize how many replies to things are just total bot slop. Oh, it's a little frustrating to be honest. Um, you realize how bullshit everyone's replies are. That's why I said I think we should make it normalized for like, oh, do you think that I'm one of the top impactful builders on base? Your builder journey smooth. To join the leaderboard, create builder activity. Just a bunch of slop replies. 16 million profiles. Okay. All right, so it seems like it also did that. Okay, cool. I'm not a top builder. Oh, no, that's my forecaster profile. What is this? Build many apps, contribute to public repos, ship on-chain products that gain traction. What? Okay. No comment on that. It said to come refresh this, so let's go do that. Let's go refresh this one. I don't know. Oh, I didn't quite fit it in there. I saw it, but it's behind this stuff. Oh yeah, what the it is in the wrong spot for sure. I can see it there. There's the Ethos reply analyzer. Yeah, it's like at the bottom though. Um seems to be some issue with our placement and the DOM. Let me try to see if I can help it understand the DOM structure to some extent. So everything here is in a div. Trending, yeah, it's in the trending. Okay, here are I can try to give it the like, here are how those divs are structured. Here are how the divs are structured under this. It's a div called trending. Let's see what we got. Create builder activity contributions. If you don't meet these yet, you can join Talent Plus to be automatically added. What is Talent Protocol, man? I don't even. How do I join? I mean, the website doesn't work. I mean, both of these buttons do nothing. Anyways. Let's see if I can find, yeah, one of these replies here. Oh yeah, it's still building it. Okay, so reload the extension. Let's go to manage extensions, reload it, refresh it here. I still don't see it at all. I definitely don't see it now. Let's go see. I might have given it too hard of a task, to be honest. Interesting that it's a list there. Relevant people. Yeah, fucking with the DOM is definitely not fun. I don't see it at all. So it says open the console. Let's refresh this. Sidebar column not found. Yeah, okay. Okay, I tried it and saw nothing. Seeing this now. Expand the parent divs for one of these. Okay. Yeah, I mean, these are the parent divs here. It's going to have a hard time reading this DOM. Oh, it's like a primary column is what it's called. Oh, no, that's because I have it too wide. I do want it to look good in there, so that's why I'm kind of committed to doing this. Yeah, I'm just going to give it the DOM again. See if I can get it right. People are speaking the truth about metrics lately. All right, let's see if we can get it to work. Yeah. Because there's only one thing I really want to do left. So manage the extension, refresh it, jump back here. Did it get it in the right spot? Oh, it did. It's just not in. Yeah, it put it inside. That's really funny. It's close. It put it inside the item. Yeah, it needs to go up one. It is inside the wrong thing. Yeah. Looks like it got put inside the relevant people, but needs to go up the hierarchy to be a part, be its own panel. Perfect. I can see the issue. It's getting inserted into relevant people. Man, Sonnet 4.5 has been much better than Composer 1. I've been using Composer 1 the last couple of days, and to be honest, it's been kind of slow. So haven't been as pleased with Cursor and Composer 1 lately. But all right. It thinks that it fixed it. I hope that it did. Let's go back here. Let's refresh this. Let's refresh this. Uh, uh, Now it's gone. It's gone now, damn it. All right. Well, now I'm like, just go back to the original um console. Did it find it? It did not find. Hmm. Okay, I'll go back to how it was working before. Let's revert to here. I will go back and manage this and refresh it because it's just a proof concept. I just wanted to make sure that it kind of worked. If I click into this, uh-oh, uh-oh. Um, yeah, I would say, I don't, do I have to tell it to do something? Um, please do nothing. Okay, yeah, so did I break it actually? Manage extension, refresh this page. It's putting it in the wrong spot still. Hmm. Can you rebuild the Chrome extension for me? Yeah, I wonder if I just needed to rebuild it. That's probably what it was. It is kind of cool there, but whatever. I think it'll be in the way, but people are just trying stuff out. So, Serp meet the wall meet the Serp, enjoy the collision, buddy. Yeah, exactly. Um, yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it's working. I think I probably got a little bit too ambitious with where I was getting it to put it. We have something that we're actually going to be putting there, but I mean, this is definitely working. Uh, look at all the like scores it's bringing in at once. So I want to come up. Oh, 2436. Did I reply? I must have. Um, so I want to. Wow, look at all these replies, man. I want to come up with like a score. Okay. Oh yeah, I don't know if it saved it now or not. We'll see. I picked probably the wrong tweet to actually look at because there's a fuck ton of replies. And look at all the. I just feel like these are all bot replies. Damn, bro. How many fucking replies did he get on this? There it goes. 237. Average was questionable, basically. So did it actually save it? Let's see. Um, I think I saw that something failed up here. Yeah, connection refused. So I might not be running the service. Sorry. Oh, yeah. So my service failed. I wonder if we could also just make it where you just like reply with this. Um, yeah, I would say, okay, let me just try to fix this one thing. Oh, our backend service is hitting this when I try to run. I'll pick something different, like someone that doesn't have as many, but this is definitely like interesting. Oh yeah, I'm gonna change the name of it though. Change the name here, take away the emoji at the top, and just make it say Ethos reply score reply analyzing. Oh shit, I didn't install stuff. It's dumb. Um, But yeah, I'm close to being done with this. I feel pretty good about it. It well, I'm gonna go install it in some other places and I can distribute to anyone that wants to install it. But I think it's kind of cool to experiment with just so that you can get an idea. I think it probably makes actually more sense to have a thing that's like click here to share and then you can share it. But I might just start clipping replies to see. I would like to get it working where we can actually save it, but that's pretty damn cool that we were able to, instead of having to depend on the Twitter API, just depend on like users actually reviewing the content themselves in the browser. Okay, so it did create a get ignore for once. That's nice. and it seems like it's working. So that's also nice. So we can go make sure that it's actually saving it by looking at another person's. Let me make sure that this works. Yeah, okay, cool. So why don't we go find a tweet to look at again and see if it actually saves, and then we'll call it a day because I feel pretty good about that. Yeah, we can look at it's, it's got to build the damn Chrome extension every time. Work faster. Work faster. Come on. You got this. Okay. 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 We just need to build it. And then we can go refresh it. And I can ship this thing. I don't know if that actually worked or not. Let's try it. What? Okay, so did it save that one? No. What is this? Why is it doing this? Oh, probably because it's trying to call out locally to save to my. That's funny. It's probably trying to save to. I wonder why it would show that permission. No, it's not saving it. Um. Okay, let me do one thing. Can you clean out all of the debug code in the Chrome extension, except for confirming that it's saving to the database? It's just too hard to read right now. It also didn't add it here, but I think it's because it's not actually saving. That's pretty fucking cool, though. It'll make a good demo at least. Okay, cool. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. We just need to get rid of the console logs, and then we'll be good. Because it's still, this little command tests like if there's any tweets saved or not, and the save does not seem to be perfectly working. It's very slow at removing all of the console logs. It's gonna have to build it again too. Oh, okay. You can do it, little guy. Go like look at some of these in the meantime. Oh, someone with 1901 replied to this. Nope, see, it pulled something in from Discover More. Yeah, see, it's not quite right yet, but it's pretty good. It's, yeah. If I keep scrolling, I mean, how many replies? This got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And it loaded in 15. So it must have loaded in all these other ones below it. It's still getting that like bullshit from below. I can fix that too. Any builders? The Talent Protocol asks. Oh, I didn't know that Talent Protocol had a token. It's cool that, yeah, halfway through it, it's like it already completed it. So there was someone at 1534 that replied. Wallet connection. Okay, well, that's pretty funny. All right, let me go refresh this and see if we can actually get a save go here. We'll do inspect and let's look at the console as it's going. Um, Analysis saves the database successfully. Okay, cool. So it did save it. It didn't actually add the thing to the right there, which is what I wanted it to. But I don't. The database is. Oh yeah, there it goes. Yeah, average score. Okay. It says total tweets analyzed as one, which is in. Oh, I guess technically it's the post, right? So the only part that I'm missing now is actually showing the like. Yeah, like this post has been analyzed and saved to the database, but I'm not seeing the stats on the post itself. It should be showing the average next to it. The views. It also seems to kind of get fucked up when it's analyzing it. Yeah, and it keeps saving the analysis over and over again, but that's okay. Again, we're just trying to get things working. Um, The badge only displays when loading an existing analysis, but it doesn't display after you just completed and saved a new analysis. Let me fix that. Okay, cool. Let's see if it actually works. I can also go here and see if it loads any builders. Yeah, it still didn't put it here. I mean, I guess I could put it up there too. Like that would work fine. But I just wanted to see. Okay, this is the last thing I'll try to do. Otherwise, I'm going to get back to some of the stuff the team needs help with. Um, Okay, yeah, it didn't work that time either. So something isn't going quite right with the way that it's saving and loading, but it is cool that it's saving and now it's in a database. I'm gonna keep working on this in the evenings and see what I can get. But if you're interested and want it, I'll send you the Chrome extension if you want to play around with it. Um, it seems pretty fucking cool to me. I'm pretty happy with the results of it. And now I just start doing screenshots for stuff. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed this. I'll get a demo out later too. I think this is something that I could see adding to the official Chrome extension. This is the beauty of vibe coding. I try stuff out like this. I see what works. I see what has value and what doesn't. And this lets me teach you guys how to use the API while also potentially learning something new in the Chrome extension. So thanks for joining, guys, and we'll see you guys later.